the intros, we're just talking about what the game plan is.
How you broke this. No. I'm Mike, N2MAK.
And I'm Michael, W2NVP. We're back at it again.
It's over 90 degrees outside here in Western New York today, but we're going to beat the heat in the POTA cabana, and I'm going to use, what is it, the Buddy, this is the Buddistick Pro, right? I don't know, it's his antenna, it's not mine, I've never used it, but I fixed it, and I'll tell you more about it. Let's get this park activated. All right, Buddistick Pro. Let's take a look and see what's in the pack. I gotta say right off the bat, I love the fact that everything you need, aside from the radio and good band conditions, is contained in this bag. So come back to the coax in a second. So I'm not sure what they call, I think they call this like the Versa mount or something. Either way, this is what the antenna is gonna connect into, and the tripod legs. We got the coil, got the radio wire, we got the whip, and then these are the legs for the tripod with shock cord. I've only assembled this once, so let's see how quick and easy we can get this on the air. Oh, and I know I teased you on the coax. So normally this would be, and this comes with the package that Michael got. You would normally have the BNC on both ends. However, he had a problem when it fell over one time, the BNC broke. So I put on a PL259 on one end, and the reason is because Michael has the G90, so no more fussing with adapters. So anyway, let's get set up and get on the air. How long is that?
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, I can look at the video thing on my phone. All right, so real quick, these are those like fiberglass rods that you get at Lowe's, Home Depot, hardware store, whatnot. Usually marking driveways and stuff with them. This is the N2MAK mod. Real quick, I just drilled a quick hole and put some, I think this is mason line string, but just put some string there real quick. And these are good, obviously, for the elevated counterpoise that we got to use. But you know, these will work for dipole and fed half wave sloper, anything like that. Real cheap and easy, and I've got a bunch laying around the house. I'm sure many of you do too, so pro tip. All right, here is a quick look at the SWR on 15 meters, and it looks pretty good, like around 1.3, 1.4. That's good enough for radio.
QSL, November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, got you in the log. You're about a 5'2", 52.
QSL the 5'2", you are a 5'3" New York, 5'3" New York. I'm out with another operator doing POTA at US 6532, and I heard your summit, Whiskey 6, Sierra Charlie 353, QSL.
Okay, 7-3, thanks for the POTA, and have a wonderful day, 7-3.
Awesome.
Park to peak.
Any other places in North America? This is Oscar November, 5 Whiskey Oscar.
Whiskey Oscar.
November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo.
Is it November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo?
Roger. November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. In New York, I am operating portable for parks on the air out at a park. QSL?
Okay, Roger, Mike, not so soon. I got you with Killer Mary. You're 4 by 2, 42, 4 by 2 with Killer Mary, Mike.
QSL, I have you 5'5" New York, 5'5" New York, portable, out at a park.
Thank you, North America. Thank you.
We'll try it again.
Try it the hard way.
Oscar November,
Get
5 Whiskey Oscar.
Whiskey 2, November, Victor Papa.
Station aiming with Papa.
Yes! All right. I can't remember if I was recording for that, so this is a live reenactment. Let me start again. We decided just before we QSY'd to 20, like we saw a couple DX stations and figured we'd try hunting, and we did get that summit out in California. Radial's going that way. But we just worked a station in Belgium, and that's the other direction. So very good. Now, it took a while. The guy was a phenomenal and patient operator. He worked with us, got us in the log. We were down there like 3.2, 5.2s, you know, not the best. It's a total compromise setup, but we got him in the log. So we got some DX on 15 with the Buddistick Pro. Let's move to 20 now and see what happens there.
Let's do it.
All right, so we are on 20. Check the SWR, it looks real good. You can see we're down there like 1.2, 1.3. Awesome, let's find a frequency.
There we go. November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. Hey, Mike. You're also, you're 5 and 3, 53 into US 0527. Over. Victor Echo 1, Romeo Papa X-ray.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Papa X-ray, QSL.
Roger, roger.
I have you 5-9, great audio, great signal coming into the park, and I have a second activator if you can stand by.
Very good. And I have you 5-3, Nova Scotia 53. Holding for second up.
I'm thinking about giving 40 a shot.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try the third band.
Yep. All right, a quick look at the SWR on 40 meters. That's pretty good. It's 1.4, 1.3 to 1 across most of the band, so that'll do. See if we make some contacts on 40.
You tune that 7.2?
Yes.
That's the national tuning
Yes.
frequency?
Yes, sir.
Nobody's talking. Let's activate.
No.
Is this frequency
Actually,
in use?
do you wanna?
No.
You
That's
sure?
No way.
Come on.
No.
No one's there.
No, somebody. I hear somebody down there in the noise.
This is YouTube material right here, son.
No, let's keep it civil.
Here we go. We'll give it a shot. Is the frequency in use? November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, parks on the air, QRZ.
November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, Whiskey Alpha 1, Sierra Tango uniform.
Okay, was that Whiskey Alpha 1, Sierra Tango uniform, QSL?
Yeah, QSL, man. Just wanted to let you know you're on upper sideband, Roger.
That would make sense. Hi. Oh my gosh. Rookie mistake. Not sure how that happened, but now I'm looking at it. Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, we just tuning around. Some of the less experienced hands wouldn't recognize that. You might want to change that to lower sideband. Good luck. I don't do parts on the air. Just 3, WA1SPNU.
All right.
How did that happen? She didn't automatically happen?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Oops. That's freaking hilarious.
You can have that contact.
Yeah. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, parks on the air, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, parks on the air, QRZ. Kilo Delta 2, Yankee India Oscar. Jeff, good to get you in the log again. Hi. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. I got you 5-5. Trying to chase you guys all over, but I got you getting 5-5 in China.
Roger. Yeah, I accidentally was in upper sideband for a minute there. Stand by. I got Michael here. He wants to get you in the log too. It's so unlike me to make a mistake. I mean,
But he does it.
that's the best way to learn, man. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, parks on the air, QRZ. The band's so. Whiskey station again, whiskey station again. Roger, Roger. Whiskey Alpha 8 Oscar Papa Romeo. I have you a 5555 here in the park in Western New York. QSL.
CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is Whiskey 2, November Victor Papa, calling CQ Parks on the Air. Standing by for any stations anywhere.
Here comes the QRM.
Silly, this is 7200. You're silly.
Oh boy, here they come. Here they come. All right. It says November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
November 3, X-ray Tango Foxtrot.
November 3, X-Ray Tango Foxtrot, QSL.
Roger, Roger, 259, southeastern Pennsylvania.
Roger, Roger. Hey, thanks for Pennsylvania. Good signal up here into Western New York at US 6532. We're just getting ready to call it a day. The band seemed to be rough, but I got a second operator who'd like to get you in the log. QSL.
Yeah, Roger.
A lot of people are doing CW.
They're doing the thing. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No, they're just. That's all. We're good.
Alright.
We got our 25.
This is Whiskey 2, November Victor Papa here with November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. We're going to be clear on 7.200. Thanks for hunting, everybody, and 73.
All right, that's good.
What?
Oh, we got to do Windlink. All right, we are. There we go. We are connecting to the station KB3 PCY, doing Winlink Wednesday. I know a lot of people might question whether or not a vertical can be used for invis and Windlink like this, but seems to be working so far. Did have to extend the radial all the way out now that we're in the lower portion of 40 meters. So that's pretty much as far out as it'll go. But I was able to still have the SWR below 1.5 to 1 and use the tuner to just touch it up real quick. I do have the full version of Vara, so I'm getting the fastest speeds that I should be able to get. We should be done. Disconnected. All right, that'll do it. 25 contacts in the log with the Buddistick Pro antenna. To be honest, given the conditions and everything, I'm real happy with how this did. And at the end of the activation, I did a quick Winlink Wednesday check-in because today is Wednesday, June 19th, and wanted to give it a shot. I know they say you can't do invis or you shouldn't do invis. It's not as good from a vertical. Well, I got it done. So I'm real happy with the results. A good test of the antenna on a very hot and challenging day. But who is this antenna for? And I think that's where you come into play, because I think, understanding why you got this and how you use it can help those, out there watching understand whether or not they should get this antenna.
Yeah, absolutely. So I picked this antenna up at my second hamvention that I had been to. I've been to 3. I always like to get something a little bit larger at hamvention because I figure when in Dayton, that's the time to do it. So I travel a ton for work. Not as much as I used to before COVID, but things are starting to pick up again, so I'm glad to have something like this. The reason I like this antenna is a couple different reasons. Number one, and probably the most important, is the form factor and the size. You can throw this into your carry-on, you can throw it into your check luggage. It's super tiny, super portable, not only for traveling when you are going on an airplane, but also when you're in the park. As you can see in our video today, we were able to have it in a very small footprint. You don't need to have 4 or 5 or 6 radials going out, you only need 1. So instead of taking up a whole circumference in 360 degrees, you're only really focusing in on one area, which is really nice. In terms of the TSA, I've had no issues checking this through carry-on. It's a very commercial looking antenna. It works really well going through security. I've had no issues. I do always carry my license just in case, but it's been smooth sailing for me there. In terms of portability when I'm on the road, you never know what you're going to find when you're in the parks. You can only do so much research when you're looking online. You can check maps, you can look on Google Satellite, but sometimes when you get to the park, that special spot might be taken. That area that you wanted to go up in might be under construction. You just don't know. And this is something that can be set up just about anywhere. As long as you have 20 or 30 feet in one direction, you should be good to go. It's been a really great antenna. One last quick story about it. I got into ham radio because of my brother Jonathan, and he lives in North Carolina. I wanted to make a simplex contact with him. This is the antenna that got it done. I was in Rhode Island for work, he was in North Carolina, and we got a simplex contact. It was a great time.
Awesome. Well, thank you for letting me use it. Not only does this prove it works, but it proves that I fixed the coax. So this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please click like, subscribe to my channel, and check out Michael's channel. Michael, W2MVP, and Fred, N2RPG, who you've seen me do some POTA activations with. They recently relaunched his channel, Hobbies and Humans, right?
That's right.
So Hobbies and Humans on YouTube, they do a lot of cool nerdy stuff, whether it's ham radio, Dungeons and Dragons, Warcraft, Taco Bell, Mountain Dew, all things nerdy, fun, and hobby related. Hobbies and Humans on YouTube. Check them out, give them a sub. I know you'd appreciate it. Like I said, they just relaunched the channel. Hey, if you got questions or comments, you know, on the Buddistick Pro, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to respond. I'm Mike, N2MAK, 7-3. Oh.
And I'm Michael, W2NVP.
7-3, y'all.
Activated on 7-2.
We activated on 7-2.
Yeah, there was like 6 or 8 people in here talking when I walked out of the room. It was gone for like 3 or 4 minutes, and come back, and everybody's gone, and there was a POTA station. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it was a newbie that didn't know that this was 7200. I mean, how dare they? To me, the POTA station ran everybody
I'm gonna have to use it in the video.